Hello students, Callie Daniels here. In this recording, we're going to take a look at completing your homework exercises in MyLab Math. As we look at our first page, this is the course home page. If you want to complete homework, you select the homework tab. And I'm going to open the section R.2 homework by selecting this link. And anytime that you open a homework section, the first thing you want to do is open up the textbook and read along as you complete your homework exercises. And what I like to do is actually split my screen so that I can have the textbook open while I'm working the problems. And you'll want to read and take notes as you're going through the textbook. Since this is section R.2, you'll notice that the textbook opens to section R.2, decimals and percents. I'm going to go ahead and open question number 1 in this homework set. And this first question is, list the digit that has the given place value for the number 357 and 4,621 ten-thousandths. So the number in the hundreds place is the 3 because that's a 357.4621. The number in the hundredths place is the 6 because the 4 is in the tenths, the 6 is in the hundredths. And the number in the ones place is the 7. And notice on the text of the page here that's open at the very bottom, you can see these places. And if you would like to make that font just a little bit bigger, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and check my answer to this problem. Hey, nice work. We got that correct. Let's move to the next question. In question number 2, we want to round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so we'll read this number as 46 and 0.468, or you can read it as 46 and 468 thousandths. Okay. So the number in the hundredths spot is this 6 in between the 4 and the 8. If we want to round to that spot, we'll look at the 8. Since that's 5 or larger, we would round up. Now, the correct answer is 46.47, but I want to show you what happens when you miss an answer. So let's say we type 46.46 and we don't round up. Checking that answer tells us it's incorrect and then gives us a hint to remember to locate the digit in the place you're rounding to. Consider the next digit to the right. If that digit is 5 or higher, round up. If it's 4 or lower, drop it and all the digits to the right of it. Okay, so let's say I miss it again and for some reason type 46.45. That's incorrect. And typically you're going to get 3 chances to enter an exercise answer correct. And then it's going to tell you, no, you missed that one. The correct answer is 46.47. Now, instead of moving to the next question, we want to work a similar question so that we can retry this problem and get our credit for it. So here's a similar question. Numbers are different. Round to the nearest hundredth, 22.662. All right, so this 6 between the 6 and 2 is in the hundredth spot. As we look to the right, that 2 is less than the number 5, so we're going to truncate or chop off and say that the correct answer is 22.66. This is correct. And now when we check our answer, we do actually get credit for that problem. So you can see that as we move to the next question, in our list of questions, we've got questions 1 and 2 correct. And we would just proceed to the next questions by clicking our right arrow in the dialog box or just clicking next on problem number 3. And I'm going to stop there and let you continue from there. So in this video, you've seen how to complete your homework. You always want 100% by working each problem until you get it right. Do open your textbook and read along in the textbook. You can turn your pages by hitting the right arrow or the left arrow to flip back a page. Another quick thing, it's wise to have some paper available to take notes as you're reading through the textbook, and always write down your homework problems in case we have a computer failure. There you go, students, completing MyLab Math homework. Best of luck and enjoy the math.